I want you to check out how twisted and evil these people are. Listen to Glenn Beck.
All right, I can't believe I'm alive to see the day when the Senate actually passes the defunding of NPR and PBS. I've been doing this forever, and forever I've wondered, how come we have to pay for everything and they don't? How come we have to do it, but they don't? And then it was like, and we're paying them to do the things that we're against. At least half the country is against what they do. Why are we paying? And then the bird and the guy in the garbage can show up. And you're like, my kids want their plush toy. And every time I say, maybe they can fund themselves, everybody says, you want to kill Big Bird? Big Bird is living in a penthouse. Okay? Big Bird can afford the bird seed. Do you know how much money these guys have made? And yesterday the Senate votes to defund. I don't. But here's what makes me really happy. Here's the PBS CEO. Listen to this, cut 5.
We're always interested, obviously, in making sure that we're serving a multiplicity of viewpoints. Bill Buckley made his home on public broadcasting with a series called Firing Line, which continues today with Margaret Hoover. We are interested in having different perspectives that we bring forward.
Look at how happy and giddy this evil piece of crap is at getting rid of public broadcasting and defunding the USAID. Actually does and helps. It actually helps save us. When we're helping fight AIDS in third world countries, it keeps, and other diseases and pandemics, keeps that from coming here. It's all the little things that are actually big things and that Republicans don't tell you about. Also, what it does is that that it's a little drop in the pot. $8 billion for the U.S., for our government, it's not much. But it does so much. It does a lot. Like I said before, it keeps diseases and bad things from coming here. When we fight things in third world countries, we help them. So that soft power that we give helps them out. In the long run, it's going to help us. It always does. It always has. These people are so short-sighted with owning the libs, what they think is owning the libs. But this can become a problem. Republicans always, this is one thing we had bipartisanship on. USAID, stuff like that. Helping, third world countries for things that would help us. Until these totally political fools got in office, don't know what they're doing. Every time they do something, and it's always owning the libs, it turns back, to hunt them. The stupid tariffs. Everything else. The reason he wants to get rid of Jerome Powell, because he's done such a bad job with the economy with the stupid tariffs and every other stupid thing he does. He wants to, like I said, it's not Jerome Powell's, job to fix your problem. You want him to cut interest rates because of the problems you caused with tariffs and all the other stupid decisions you made. People in public broadcasting, you're going to be hurting people that voted for you. It's not going to hurt. Seattle and Los Angeles and places like that in cities, they've already made up budgets for those public programs. You're going to hurt those people in rural areas. Everything they do, it turns around and hurts people that vote for it. Cutting Social Security, cutting the, parts of the budget that helps Medicaid and Medicare. Deporting people, hurting farmers. Cutting programs that would help farmers. They're so incompetent and so stupid. And 9 times out of 10, they have to turn around and do something to make up for it. Stupid decision they've made. That's not being a genius. That's not knowing what you're doing. You should care about this, whether you're on the left or the right. And as far as public broadcasting go, also, as far as being honest, I've listened to a lot of those programs, like Washington Journal. They have Democrats and Republicans, people on the left and right that call into these shows. These people, but they think they're owning the libs. That's what, they're so stupid. It's how twisted and evil and happy and giddy this guy is, Glenn Beck. And every right-wing talk show, and they're so dishonest. They won't tell you all the good things these programs do. And so happy about cutting, programs that actually help the people who listen to the show and vote for them. They just don't know any better. You're so giddy and honest, so giddy and happy about, cutting programs to save AIDS, help fight AIDS and fight all kind of pandemics and diseases and just killing Big Bird. He's happy about killing Big Bird. Yeah, if you live out in the middle of nowhere, public broadcasting sometimes is all you got. I'm gonna get off my soapbox for now, but that's all I got for this episode. Thanks for watching.